my blooper roll. Desert Eagle if your nigga acting Super Bowl. Got him like
Nicki Minaj, Red Ruby, the Sleeze. You guys are gonna get pretty upset at me, I think. A lot of you might get upset at me. A lot of you rap fans might get upset at what I'm gonna say if this is the type of track that I think it is. I got the whole rant saved in my head. I've been waiting for this moment. I've been waiting for a Nicki Minaj release to say what I have to say.
only on them C's if it's breeze. Red Ruby the Sleeze, Chinese on my sleeve. These wanna be Chun-Lees anyway. Yeehaw. Who the fuck told bitches they was me now? I knew these bitches was slow. I ain't know these bitches see now. Married a shooter case you niggas tried to breathe loud. Boom your face off, then I tell them.
She married a shooter in case you decide to breathe loud. She's saying one little misstep and she's on your case. That's a hard bar. She also had that reference to Chun-Li, which is previous record.
Bitches was slow, I ain't know these bitches see now. Married a shooter case you niggas tried to breathe loud. Boom your face off, then I tell them ceasefire. I'm the AB 700 on the horses when we fixin' to leave. But I don't fuck with horses since Christopher Reeves.
Christopher Reeves? Who's Christopher Reeves? Christopher Reeves, oh, he fell off the horse and was paralyzed. Okay, now it makes sense. That's the thing about Nicki Minaj, okay? I usually get most bars. I have to ask Google to get some of her bars, I guess.
On the horses when we fixin' to leave. But I don't fuck with horses since Christopher Reeves.
The speed is going crazy.
Gotta be careful when I dip. It's flips all in the whip. It's 40s with 30 clips. FNs with the switch. Guacamole with the taco. Waiting on El Chapo. Came in the Rolls and left low in the Tahoe.
We're gonna talk about it, okay? First of all, she had the whole clips, 40, all that stuff. That's gun talk. FN. That's all gun talk. Then she went into the whole taco, El Chapo, that whole topic scheme, right? Mexican. But what I want to talk about is I understand the good intention in saying that she's the best female rapper out there, but it is disrespectful to say that she's the best female rapper out there when she's in the conversation for the best rapper out there. Okay, now I don't think she's number one, but I think that it's disrespectful to only compare her to other females when she can go head to head with a lot of rappers that are out here right now. Yep, I said it. This all has to do with that top 10 list where people were mad that Nicki Minaj was in the top 10. Are you guys... Okay, look. I'm going to say what my context is for a top 10 list, okay? This is how it goes. We are talking about impact. We talk about numbers. Now, numbers for me don't count as much as it might for others, but impact surely matters. Impact on, and what I mean by impact is impact on the whole rap genre, on the whole culture, okay? We're talking about bars. We're talking about lyricism. We're talking about being able to make a hit song, but also being able to make a song where people can connect to and be more real. You have to be able to make both those type of songs for me to rank you high. You have to have some of these open, emotional type tracks and also have the type of tracks where they're fun and they're more digestible for a larger audience. That goes into it for me, okay? If we're talking about all these things, obviously, for me, bars and lyricism, rhyming, that is the most important. But everything else I mentioned all has some weight into the decision. If we're going to say, and I'm sure a lot of you can't disagree with this because the numbers literally speak for themselves. If we're going to say that Eminem is top 10 because of his impact, think about it. Multi-syllable rhymes, Eminem made that the golden standard. Now, every rapper, if you just rap one syllable, you rhyme only one syllable at the end of your bar, oh my God, like Eminem has ruined that for everyone. It has to be at the very least 2-syllable rhymes, or else it's whack nowadays. Eminem did that. Eminem bridged the gap between hip hop being niche and hip hop being mainstream. Okay. Now people are gonna say that's because he's white. I don't disagree that that's obviously a big factor. Since look, Eminem was white in a major black dominant genre, so he stood out. But what he did was he was the bridge between that niche into it being mainstream. Like everyone listens to rap now, right? Everyone in North America, at least. Eminem did that. Now tell me that Nicki Minaj didn't do that in her own way. Right? Tell me she didn't. Because that's what she did with the female side of it. That's what she did with her pop songs, right? Her pop songs that contained verses of her rapping was that bridge to reel the audience into hip hop. Okay? So, if we just take the whole female side of this argument and we just talk about that for a second, she's obviously the best female rapper out there. Reason why is because of that impact. Second reason is there are other artists that are good, okay? They make good music, but their bars are not up to par to Nicki Minaj. I'm talking about the mainstream artists, right? Like, for example, Cardi B, Ice Spice, Doja Cat. Now, Doja Cat has amazing cadence and flow, but if we look at simply the bars, Nicki Minaj watches all of them, okay? But she also watches a lot of male rappers. And she's been around for long enough to this point where we can reliably say that her body of work shows that she's the top. She has to be in the top 10 for that impact, for the way that she flows on a beat, the cadences that she picks. Now, don't get me wrong. That doesn't mean I like all her music. I actually don't like when she goes into silly flows and silly accents, right? Where it's like more comedy focused. Same way that I don't like a lot of the old Eminem stuff. But I can still listen to it and appreciate the lyricism there. That's my point here. If we're just going to talk about rap, how is she not in your top 10? Rant is over. Like, she paved the way from pop to hip hop. She paved the way for female rappers. She paved the way of introducing melody into rap. She's not the first one to do it, but she's one of the top artists that said, hey, look, like, your hook and rap can be singing. You can flow in a more melodic way. You can do that. Because before it was a lot of just verses, same flow, monotone, no flow switches, nothing. And then Nicki Minaj comes and she's like, look, there's some singing in my songs and some rap. I'm combining all these things together. My rap itself is more a melody swing to it versus just a monotone flow. So, like, guys, you can't discount that. And you can't say she's in the top 10 only because she's female. Like, come on. Bad girl don't run from nobody like rude boy want me touching on his body like boy I feel dead if he ever diss me. You know what to do if he ever miss me. Like right there, right? That was a melody type flow. Not a lot of male rappers do that. Now there's the other side of the coin where trap artists will only focus on the melody type rap, but then they have no bars. So like Nicki Minaj has both. She has both. Miss me with the na 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 na. I stay with my na 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 na. His ex hitting me like na 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 na. He want the bad girl sleaze like that. Well, I'ma tease like that. Ew na 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 na. It's an animation. Calm down. I'm telling myself to calm down. It's an animation. Well, I'ma tease like that. Ew, na 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 na. He tell me bring him na 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 na. We don't be caring like that. Na 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 na. I like it when he grab my cheeks like that. Well, I'm a freak like that. Karen Donna, not sure who that is. Someone tell me. I've already wasted a lot of time ranting. So someone tell me. Freak like that. 100 rounds on a real one like a shot She my little vibe, my little Bad girl don't run from nobody like rude boy want me touching on his body like boy I feel dead if he ever diss me. You know what to do if he ever miss me. When the queen leave, bitches wanna come out like a cockroach. On
until I'm cooking in the kitchen like a pot.
When the queen leaves, they come out like a cockroach. The imagery there. You're gonna tell me she doesn't have bars?
Like a cockroach until I'm cooking in the kitchen like a pot roast. That new
Until she's cooking the kitchen. She's saying when she's cooking up her next track, right? They think she left. So then they all come out of hiding. They're like, okay, you know, that's us. We're the one in charge. And then they smell what she's cooking, and then she comes out with whatever song she made, and then everyone goes back into hiding. Fact.
a pot roast. That new Spectre, we don't fill potholes. Dorito bitches mad that they not chose. Shout out my vatos. Shout out
Dorito. Cause okay. It's actually so hard not to swear. Why is it mad that they not chose? Yes, she's scheming with the topic, but they're mad that they're not chose. That they weren't, people didn't choose them. The audience didn't choose them. The industry aren't choosing them. They're mad. Because Nicki Minaj was chosen. Not chose,
mad
get
that
it?
They not chose. Shout out my vatos. Shout out the hoes that's watching me like my vatos. Click, all them batch space photos. Why would you post those? Make I got dumpy since I heard you like my ghost horse. Big truck, but I'm alone like Posto. Call Malone and tell him I'm going.
Post Malone? I'm alone like Post? Post Malone? Disgusting.
Big truck, but I'm alone like Posto. Call Malone and tell him I'm going Posto. These bitches rapping like my blooper roll. Desert Eagle if your nigga acting Super Bowl. Got him like.
Nope. So, Desert Eagle is a gun if they're acting super bold. Okay? If they're acting super bold with a D at the end, she has a Desert Eagle. Okay? The gun. Now, for those that aren't American, I don't even follow fake football. I don't follow that fake American football stuff, but I know that the Eagles is a team, right? In the Super Bowl. Get it? Eagle, Super Bowl, Desert Eagle, Super Bold. That's a double. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's a double. That's the hardest thing she said.
Like my blooper roll.
By the way, these bitches rapping like my blooper roll. She's saying that the things that she's embarrassed to show to people, like the takes that she doesn't show, is what everyone else is showing. That's what everyone else is showing. And she's like, yo, this quality is the level of my blooper roll. This is the stuff I'm scared to show. How? What are you talking about?
These bitches rapping like my blooper roll. Desert Eagle if your nigga acting Super Bowl.
Bold.
Got him like, uh-oh. Gun fingers like niggas doing the BOGO. You fucking bozo. That 40 cal make them dance like a go-go. Super facts, that's worth the super cat. Where I rode, got you. Then when I tech back, cause bitches couldn't walk in my Crocs. That's worth the Dundee. Just a bunch of airheads like Kelly Bundy. Many bitches so slow, man, they slower than sloth. 600 horse, how you gon' catch the boss? Put them with they hand out, trying to catch the sauce. The other with flow, trying to.
The imagery caught them with their hand out, like they're looking for handouts. Caught them with their handout, trying to get the sauce, catch the sauce, but sauce is like, it's not solid, right? So it's just like slipping through. She's saying you can't steal her sauce. Like you can try and steal everything else. You can't steal the sauce. You can't steal that secret sauce. I mean, like, guys, do you understand that like every line is either a reference or a bar? That's crazy to me. And I'm not even talking about her flow, which is crazy. She's switched her voice delivery a few times. She switched her flow. She switched her cadence. She went into more melody side. She went into more rap side. She's done it all already in this track, and the beat is like doing so many different things too.
Airheads like Kelly Bundy. Many bitches so slow, man, they slow to sloth. 600 horse, how you gon' catch the boss? Put them with they hand out, trying to catch the sauce. The ever mule flow, trying to cut the cloth. See
I
the
don't know who that
differences,
is.
I run businesses. If I ain't employ you, then what your business is? I have staff roll up like what the business is. Oh, you don't know that my niggas kill witnesses? But y'all don't.
The business wordplay. I've seen a lot of people that don't listen to rap be like, why is she rhyming business with business? She's used the same word. That's lame. Do you understand that she means business in a different way in every single time she used it? See, the difference is I run businesses.
Businesses. If I ain't employ you, then
if I ain't employ you with the businesses.
Your businesses. I have staff roll up like what the businesses.
I have staff roll up like what the businesses. They're gonna solve some problems. That's what she's talking about.
Oh, you don't know that my niggas kill witnesses? But y'all don't da. 100 rounds on a grat-da-da. Real one like a shot-da-da. She my little vibe, my little ah. Bad girl don't run from nobody like Rude boy want me touching on his body like yeah. Boy, I feel dead if he ever diss me. You know what he do if he ever miss me.
Put some respect on her name.